Prayer as awareness. Prayer is not just talking to God. It is paying attention to God. It is God awareness. Now, awareness is when we focus our attention on an object, thought, or feeling. When we pray, we become aware of His presence as we focus our attention upon Him. Focusing our attention is what we do when we read a book, watch TV, talk with a friend, see a snake, worry, or when we concentrate on anything. Our awareness is not focused when we multitask, drive and text, worry and pray, listen to a sermon and think about Sunday dinner. Non-focused awareness, that is focusing on two things, divides our thoughts from our feelings and from our actions. We must gather our attention so we can focus completely on God. In prayer, our bodies become still, our minds become still, our emotions become still, so that we can focus all three, mind, bodies, and emotions, on Him. When we are attentive to the presence of God, we are inattentive to other distractions. Then we may direct our thoughts, feelings, and actions towards God, His will, and His work. We become like a well-trained horse, ready to spring at God's every command. But if our thoughts are not focused, they keep us from experiencing God. They are unruly and willful, like a wild horse without a rider. So when it comes to paying attention to God, where do we start? We start by slowing down and collecting our thoughts, feelings, and actions. This is called meditation. Once we've gotten still, where do we go in prayer? We focus our attention on who God is. This is called praise. Then we focus on His good gifts. This is called thanksgiving. Next, we look at ourselves from God's perspective. This is called confession. Then we become aware of our needs and the needs of others. This is called petition. Finally, we continue to be aware of God during the rest of our day. This is called practicing God's presence. Let's summarize what we have just said. Prayer is more than talking to God. It is having an awareness of God. Being aware is focusing our attention on something. Being aware of God is to focus our thoughts, feelings, and actions upon God. Once we have collected our thoughts towards God, we can then direct our thoughts, feelings, and actions towards different aspects of our relationship to Him. Meditation is the act of collecting and slowing our thoughts down to focus on Him. Praise is focusing on who God is. Thanksgiving is focusing upon His good gifts. Confession is seeing ourselves in light of Him. Petition is seeing our needs and the needs of others in His light. Practicing the presence is carrying that awareness into the rest of the day. Remember, God is always with you. You only need to become aware of His presence. In other words, be still and know that I am God.